Hey there, it's Susan Pierce Thompson, and welcome to the weekly vlog. I have an exciting announcement to make today. So excited about this. So we have needed for a while now an updated explanation of the science that is the backbone of Bright Line Eating. The first and most thorough explanation of that science came in the original food freedom videos that I put out in early 2015. Those videos went viral, spread around the world. I did an updated version in late 2015. Those spread even further around the world, literally being watched by people in 195 countries on planet Earth. Yeah, amazing. And then in 2017, the first book, Bright Line Eating, The Science of Living Happy, Thin, and Free, came out. And that had, scores of references and really laid out the scientific case for a bright line style of eating. And a lot of years have passed since 2017. And recently I shot a vlog about an academic book chapter that I put out called The Badly Behaving Brain: How Ultra-Processed Food Addiction Thwarts Sustained Weight Loss. And that has an updated version of the science that is very, very technical and scientific in nature, with over 200 references and citations, and just a very thorough rendition of the science that's current and up to date, but also not very accessible for someone who wants it in layperson's language. So about 3 times a year, typically, we release food freedom videos that explain the science, and those get updated regularly. So that's current, but people need something when they need it, right? If they're explaining to their neighbor how they lost this 100 pounds and their neighbor's like, oh, how do I learn more about that? People often send them to the book, the first book, Bright Line Eating, or maybe they're not sure where to send them, to the Bright Line Eating website. Well, we have something now that is up to date that you can send people to and that you can check out yourself. It's an all new Bright Line Eating Masterclass. So this is a new format for us, a masterclass. A masterclass is, it's a deep dive provided by an expert. It's a course of sorts. This is a 2-hour masterclass. And in one fell swoop, it educates you all about the science of sustainable weight loss. So this new format is in addition to food freedom videos that will still come out, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. And in addition to the books that we have, and in addition to the vlogs that I shoot, right? This is the catalog of free or very low cost options for people who want to learn and experience what's different about Bright Line Eating, about this approach to food. So we've now added a masterclass to our arsenal. And I'm super excited about that because it's accessible and it's right at your fingertips. Anytime you want to access it, it's there. It's current, it's up to date. Here's what it includes. It includes information about the 2 foods that block weight loss, information about the willpower gap, and cravings and hunger. As a matter of fact, the title of the masterclass is Conquer Cravings, Harness Hunger, and Thrive in Your Bright Body for Life. The first ever Bright Line Eating Masterclass. And I promise you there will be more. There will be more masterclasses. We like this format. I have spent most of the last 2 or 3 months devoted to this masterclass. I have spent so many hours in my office poring over video. We worked with an animator from Italy who's amazing. Daniel Maggio did all the editing. Becky Andresiak was super involved in the content and the editing and the layout of it. Thank you to the Bright Line Eating team. The whole team is really banded together to get this masterclass out to you. And so, we're talking about cravings and hunger. We also talk a lot about the one huge mistake that people make when they try to lose weight, why people can't stick to a new plan of eating, why it unravels on them, and what the secret is to being able to stick to it long term. We talk about data and present data on the new weight loss drugs. We talk about the pros and cons of those drugs. We present them in contrast to Bright Line Eating as well. We also present data on how people who are 50, 60, 70, 80 years old can lose weight as readily as people who are 20 and 30 years old. And we present data from a study that looked at over 4,000 people in that one. And we also talk about what people who are keeping their weight off long term are doing differently than everybody who's failing again and again and again. People are keeping their weight off long term here in Bright Line Eating, and they're doing 3 specific things differently. So it's a kind of comprehensive orientation to the science of truly sustainable weight loss in an easy to absorb format. You can go to a movie, you can just sit down for 2 hours and absorb a Netflix movie, or you can take 2 hours and really educate yourself about human weight gain, weight loss, what makes people successful, what actually works, and the updated, up-to-the-date science behind all of that. So where you can access this masterclass now, it's so simple. It's right on the main Bright Line Eating website at brightlineeating.com. So now when you're talking to people about Bright Line Eating and they want an introduction, they're curious, they want to learn more, it's so easy now to say, go to brightlineeating.com and just sign up for the masterclass. It's a 2-hour deep dive. It will really explain what Bright Line Eating is, how it's different, and how this orientation to eating solves the issues that are driving the obesity pandemic, right? So yeah, go check it out at brightlineeating.com. We're including a link, of course, below this video. Just go check out the masterclass, enjoy it, refer people to it, and yeah, just hooray. We have a new free educational offering to help spread the word about what works when it comes to sustainable weight loss, the new Bright Line Eating Masterclass. Check it out.